Hey, what's up, everybody? JBTcast, episode 1, bringing you Pixels review. We just watched Pixels. It was the best movie I've ever seen. 10 on 10. It should have won an Oscar. I mean, I loved it. Do it again.
Cue the music.
Spit.
Pixels.
Oh, okay.
Introductions. But my name is Austin. My favorite character is played by Kevin James. He's afraid of Donkey Kong.
My name is Samantha, and yeah.
Cool. Hi, I'm Dylan, and Pixels. I don't know why it isn't nominated for Best Visual Effects at the Oscars this year. That's real. Hannah.
I'm Hannah, and Pixels.
She goes to camp.
Fuck you.
Pixels is a 2015 release, directed by Christopher Columbus. Just kidding. Chris Columbus.
Same person.
It stars Adam Sandler. First impressions. Go, Austin.
Pac-Man's a bad guy?
Hannah, go.
Oh God.
Sam, go.
I wear 6 sneakers.
Nerds are the best kissers. Kevin James, go, Austin.
Donkey Kong can't be that hard.
Hannah.
Boom.
I told you I'm not doing this.
Sam, go.
Cake monster, rah.
Rah.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
That was actually a really cute moment.
Go protect this mall. Okay. Peter Dinklage. Destiny himself. Austin, go.
I'm in Destiny monotone. I don't have any emotion.
Hannah.
No.
Sam.
I use cheat codes.
Donkey Kong.
Yes, our impression game is very strong.
Who can do? Oh yeah, Josh Gad. Austin, go.
I don't want to die a virgin.
Hannah.
She says no.
Sam.
Conspiracy theories.
There you go. Last one, Michelle Monaghan. Go, Austin.
I'm a hot girl who does flips.
Hannah.
I didn't know that was her name until right now.
Sam.
For some reason, I like Adam Sandler.
Did you know that Jennifer Aniston turned down the lead female role?
Ew.
She made a bad decision.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like this would have been her comeback. Like, she would be right back A-list actress.
The budget of this film was $88 million US,
And it made.
and it has grossed $78.6 million in North America and $164.7 million
Worldwide.
in other territories.
That's 243 million.
44.
I'm
Yeah.
really glad I didn't see this in theaters.
We gave him money. We gave them all money.
Why'd you do that?
So you could get a
Dude,
vacation.
that's a lot of money worldwide. Holy.
What's your history with this, Austin?
I watched this in theaters. I regret that decision. I watched it again in his bedroom. It was comfier. Movie still sucked ass.
I mean, I didn't give them money. I didn't go into theaters. I saw it for the first time in Dylan's bedroom. So it was still disappointing, though.
Also, Dylan bought the Blu-ray.
I bought it. I had to support Adam.
I watched it in theaters, and at one point I had to get out of my seat and curl up on the floor. And I think that says a lot about my experience.
Good. Well, I saw this in the theaters. It was really good. I wanted to see this more than Inside Out. It came out, I think, the same weekend.
I loved it. Dylan means it ended. He threw his 3D glasses on the ground and said something, I'm paraphrasing, fuck my life, or like, I hate this.
Did I do that?
Yeah,
Yes, you threw
did.
I did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just like stomped and like threw your glasses. Fuck.
Yeah.
You just mumbled a bunch.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you weren't happy.
He blocked it out.
Cool.
I mean, honestly, Pixels is a repressed memory for me too.
Selective
Was it
memory.
pretty traumatizing for you?
I don't know. I still have PTSD from watching this movie.
Is this hard for you, recalling it like this?
Seeing Centipede really scared me.
Yeah,
So how did this movie start out, Hannah?
Can I remember?
It was summer 1982, and young Adam Sandler is biking away on his little trike.
Then he comes up to a fat kid who's actually Kevin James.
Chubby Wubby.
And then he's like, "You arcade." So they go to the arcade.
No, first, this little freaking asshole steals a bunch of quarters from this kid at a lemonade stand, and she runs away.
Oh yeah, that
screaming.
little girl.
Those money stealing
Pretty
whores.
cute.
Lemon stealing.
Some lemon stealing. He stole some lemons.
I mean, it was a lemonade stand. They're pretty much lemon stealing whores.
Shit.
And also, yeah, Dylan, she was like 12.
10 out of 10.
I would give her like a 9.7 out of 10.
Still cutie.
You'd give her the 12.
We cut to the arcade. And who do we see there, Austin? The Pac-Man creator himself.
Oh, yeah. In the arcade, fixing one of the machines. Toru Iwatani himself, creator of Pac-Man. You know, the guy who really did it, not the actor who played him.
We get a first taste of these beloved characters. We get Fat Boy working on the crane machine, getting a Chewbacca mask. The future president of the United States, boys.
Okay, whose specialty's the fucking crane game? It's like, no, it's the crane game. Oh my god, like why? There's so many things they could have put in for Kevin James to do, but he gets the crane game.
We get introduced to Peter Dinkle.
Peter Dinklebot.
Peter Dinkle, his accent, what the fuck?
I think it's pretty hot. You know,
You can get it.
it's like a little bit British, but like not really, and kind of terrible.
Like asshole-ish.
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
But where is he from? Did he just make that up? Did he just make that accent up to be cool?
I think so.
It's like I'm not American trying to be American plus like a little bit of Southern influence.
Is it like After Earth?
I think
Oh Jesus.
Now, have you seen After Earth?
I have not.
They have their own accent.
I
That's
believe
disgusting.
Peter Dinklage just brought some of his artistic flair to the movie.
Oh, I
Yes.
always see him with a British accent, so I just assumed he was British.
He's an American actor.
Then,
Yeah, he's American.
I did
then,
not know this.
Call me an elf one more time.
then,
Shit.
for an American, he is really bad at reenacting what a fucking American sounds like, because no one sounds.
Cheat code.
Ooh yeah, those bitchin' sunglasses.
He sounds like Dusty Rhodes had like 10 strokes.
Got that J.R. Fells palsy going.
So Peter
Peter Dinklebot.
Peter Dinkle and Adam Sandler have a little contest going.
Yeah, and they tie. They get to the end and they gotta play Donkey Kong. Oh man, and they get all the way to the end, and it's neck and neck. And then Peter Dinklage does something, then he stops playing, and goes, "Congratulations for coming in second."
Oh, burn.
Dan Aykroyd showed up.
Did you know Eddie Plant's Donkey Kong score of 1,068,100 is 100 points higher than Hank Shan's former world record?
Holy shit, that's crazy.
Hank Shin.
Also, did you know Ludo Lamassoff's Centipede score of 16,389,548 is 1 point higher than the real-life marathon world record set by Jim Schneider?
Is that the guy from Fistful of Quarters, that documentary?
No, but you know who is the Donkey Kong guy, I'm pretty sure. Also, did you know Sam Brenner, Adam Sandler's character, Pac-Man high score of 3,333,360 is the highest attainable Pac-Man score before you hit like a little death screen thingy, which means this score doesn't go up anymore. Yeah, so they did their research.
They did mad research.
Whoa.
So Sam, how did these pixels come to Earth? What's the story behind this?
Okay, so this nice competition that they had in 82, was it?
Summer of '82.
Summer of 82. They had this nice broadcast. So they filmed this competition of
Beautiful.
NASA filmed this
Yes.
competition.
NASA.
They filmed it, and they put it out into space for hopefully they were hoping that they would come to contact with some alien life forms who would send back a little message like, hey, we're out here, come and visit us. And they took it in a really bad way, and they thought that it was a threat, and they were like, yeah, we're waging war on this country.
Wait, so did they send it on a VHS? how did these aliens watch
Floppy disk?
the no? No. Yeah, but if it was a floppy disk, how could they watch this? How the fuck did they watch this?
Dude, there's plot holes in Pixels.
How the fuck did these aliens watch
No,
this?
really?
So what they did is they got their high-tech floppy disk shenanigans out, and they watched it. Then they found a way to dub over Ronald Reagan's voice.
Oh my god, that effect
It was actually really good.
Yeah.
That's
It
good
was
stuff.
weird.
Seriously, like if that movie didn't have any of the actors who were actually in it, and was written by someone else, shit, bro.
I mean, like, I don't think Madonna's that young anymore.
No, but like they of course no. I mean, yes, that is the point we were getting at. So the aliens attack Guam. Zoom into Adam Sandler and Kevin James shooting the shit in a bar, and then Adam Sandler leaves to go do his job because he works at a place that says nerd on his chest.
Scarlett Johansson is so hot.
Yeah, but she's
not
Katy
Halle
Perry.
Berry.
Oh.
She's not Halle Berry hot. But what about Katy Perry though? This is old. We're old. This is weird. So then he meets hot lady.
Played by Michelle. But first, Adam meets Michelle's lovely son, and they have a nice conversation about
Video games.
video games.
Yeah, those ones.
Video games.
Anyways, so in my notes, I wrote that the small kid in the house is my favorite character. I didn't know his name at the time. It's Maddie. And
Maybe raps.
I really felt like they kind of were looking for maybe like a 15, 16-year-old actor to play this role because his lines were very, very, a little bit older than I think he was at the time.
I think he was too young to play Last of Us, by the way.
No, you're
very,
actually
very
right.
young.
Like way too young.
Yeah, and so I think they just kind of settled for this one kid that was like, oh, I'll be in it. And they couldn't think of a better name, so they just named him after his real name.
That's his real name?
His real name is Matt. I know. And his sister is also an actress, and her name is Madison. And they also have 2 other kids with M names, so nice.
You did your research.
Kelly and her husband, that doesn't say his name, are... they have Madison, Mackenzie, and Maxon, and also Maddie. So why? I don't know. Nice.
Good info, Sam.
Super sweet. I know.
So we cut to Michelle Monaghan being a drunk.
Did you know Maddie is only 14, and in order to play The Last of Us, you have to be 17 plus?
What a fucking piece of shit. Hannah, your feel about this bad parenting?
I don't know. Like 14-year-olds. They don't care.
Pieces of shit.
Don't let your kids play bad video games with the murder. Is bad.
We get this cool meet cute between Adam's character and Michelle's character, and they hang out in a closet while she's sucking on
A sippy cup.
a sippy cup.
I don't know why she had it. Her son's 13.
Just to suck that out. Suck that lick. That liquor. Sucking that lick.
Licking that sack.
Licking that suck. Bag it, lick that suck. Cool. What happened next? I forgot.
They talked. We forgot the part where he didn't brush his teeth.
That comes back.
Then he's like, my ex-wife, and she goes, my ex-husband, and then he leans in for a kiss, and she goes, no. Then they go into the kitchen.
You're a fat fuck.
Yeah, you're 210 pounds. So
208, by the way.
So they go in the kitchen, and he defends himself and calls her a snob. Then he's like, I have to go, and drive somewhere.
They drive together to the White House. Okay, we need to say this. Kevin James is now the president. Who the fuck voted for this fucking fat shit that can't read?
And also likes the crane game.
Haha, he's fat, he can't read.
Kevin James plays the exact same character in every movie. It's gross.
He's fat, and it's funny because he's fat. And then he rolls around, and it's funny because he's fat. Then he can't read, and it's funny, you know why? Because he's fat.
Like in Paul Blart, he has a mustache and he's fat. And here comes a boom, he lost weight, and he's still fat. King of Queens, still fat.
I deliver stuff, and I'm fat.
Paul Blart Mall Club 2, still fat with a mustache.
Grown-ups, too, has a wife, and he's fat.
And a beard. Oh, no, he doesn't have a beard, does he?
I don't fucking care. It's grown-ups. I also have grown-ups one on Blu-ray for some reason.
Yes.
Why?
They go to the White House.
Both the female he was interacting with and him are at the White House. Spooky spooks.
But like now her hair's up and we don't know why, and it's dumb.
No,
It's
she's
so bad.
she's like, what the fuck?
It's-
Why are you here? Geek
No.
Squad?
Haha, Geek Squad, Best Buy.
It's not even like practical. Up.
Okay, you're still on this. So then she's like, she gets called into the Situation Room and she starts shaking around like, oh, look at me, I'm in the Situation Room. And then he gets called into the Oval Office and he's like, he does his stupid like high pitch like, oh, I'm wanted over here. And it's
Watch me moonwalk.
and then he moonwalks and the person's calves are 50,000 times more muscular than Adam Sandler's.
It
So
was
it's like,
John Cena's.
I hope so. And so it's obviously not Adam Sandler who moonwalks into the Oval Office. Then Kevin James, who for some reason is still the president of the United States, tells him to sit down. He's like, actually doesn't tell him to sit down. He goes, let's watch this. You see what I'm seeing? And it's like, wow, we got invaded by Galaga.
Let's blow up Galaga. We get introduced to a ragtag team of officials here. We got Sandwich Boy. we got Hot Blonde Boy.
We got Grandpa,
We got Grandpa, Brian Cox himself.
Zac Efron.
We got
as
Zac
Elsa
Efron.
said.
Blonde Boy. We got Fat President.
My mama.
Oh, okay. I need to go back to my boy Avion Crockett. He had a great show that got canceled very quickly. He did a great impression of Manny Pacquiao. It was so good. It was Avion Crockett. Now he just stars in Wayne's films, parody movies.
Oh, ouch. That's like a huge fall.
Oh, no. Sorry, Avion. Oh, he gets taken. He gets abducted by the Pixels. We gotta go to these Indian peeps.
And the guy's proposing. But then in the background, the Taj Mahal is being destroyed, and then the lady freaks out, and he looks around, and then he starts filming the Taj Mahal, and then it's like selfieing with the Taj Mahal falling down.
And then Aziz is like, oh, yo. Aziz gets taken.
Aziz.
What?
Super crazy.
Aziz Ansari gets taken.
I'm getting taken. Treat yourself.
So Aziz Ansari gets taken, and then this is serious business. So serious, we find Kevin James in a cake shop.
Sam, do your impression of Kevin James in a cake shop.
Cake monster. Rah.
It looks like he cummed all over that cake with those
Oh.
sprinkles.
So-
Rainbow sprinkles.
So after Kevin James comes sprinkles all over a cake, the press gets angry. Yeah.
They're like, oh, this is the president of the United
someone-
States,
someone-
and he's making cake with his wife.
If Trump becomes president, he will be Kevin James.
Okay, hold on. We jumped the shark. We missed Josh Gad.
Oh,
we missed
we missed the introduction of Josh the Gad himself. Josh the Olaf Gad. Your feel? Your feel?
I wrote down some notes. I wrote down that little Josh Gad is a conspiracy theorist, and then later on,
Wait, like Jesse Ventura?
exactly like Jesse Ventura.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on, I wrote big Josh Gad is also a conspiracy theorist. And I also wrote that Josh Gad yells a lot.
No, that's how he acts. He yells.
I just don't get it. Why? It's not appealing.
You watch One Tree Hill. It's my favorite show of all time. I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to do lately. All I have to do is look at me and a peace of mind. You feel?
Did you just turn into Kevin?
Yeah.
Yeah, more name drops with people know who listens to this.
Yeah,
Know.
Kevin.
It's time to take a break for our Audible.com sponsor.
Sponsor, Sam, hit us. Hit us with the sponsor. Lego.
Okay, well, first sponsor is NatureBox. So if you're craving any treats and you don't want to feel ashamed for having processed sugars and high calories, NatureBox has got you. You put in your preferences on this website, and they send you a box filled with nature and lots of snacks that taste mighty fine, like their wasabi cashews or peanuts or whatever, I think some kind of legume. And super good and low calorie, and just do it. NatureBox. Nature.
Loot Crate. Get a box full of cool nerdy stuff. Loot Crate.
Squarespace. Get your domain for free when you sign up with the offer code JBT at checkout.
Do you ever have free time, but you can't read? Are you in the car? Are you doing something else? Well, audible.com is for you.
Audible.com/Rob.
I'd also like to give a shout out to Google. Back to the movie.
Ooh, okay, so we forgot the part where Josh Gad got introduced. He gets introduced. He's, I'm in love with a video game.
She's hot.
She's pretty hot, actually. But that doesn't matter because she should be a pixel. So she's pretty hot. Nothing happens. He informs Kevin James. Then we get to the part where they learn about stuff, and we're back where we are now, where they call in Kevin James.
Can we get that call?
Ring, ring.
Ring, 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 ring.
Hey, we need you here because you're fat.
I'm making a cake.
But we really need you to help save this thing that's happening.
I'm trying to save my marriage.
But, like, can you please?
I'm there.
So at some point now, we're in a lab with
Okay, this fucking guy, this robot. What is this? Like he has this thing on the back of his head. What is he?
Oh, the guy with the he's a robot, but he looks like a human, but he has the big head on the back.
Okay, no. Adam Sandler doesn't freak out about this guy. No one else does.
just
like,
Josh Gad.
He's just a normal guy with a fucking attachment on the back of his head.
And they're just like, oh, he's a robot. It's fine. It's not. It's a fucking robot. For like what? And it functions normally and it acts completely like a human and they're totally okay with it. And so they keep moving and then there's a bunch of muscular guys and they're the Navy SEALs.
John Cena.
Oh my god, if John Cena
so
made a cameo,
sad.
I would have.
I was kind of expecting to see him in there, and I was like, wait, no, I've seen this
You
before.
know, I'm a really big Prototype fan, and and honestly, it's like I just wish I couldn't see him.
Batman.
I'm a
The Batman himself.
I'm more of a fan of, the Marine.
So Adam and Josh are in charge of teaching all these John Cenas to fight these giant video game characters coming from the sky.
So they give a speech. Josh Gad yells.
Now we have
Oh wait, no. Well, Josh Gad smacks a lot of people on the ass, like an obscene amount.
He grabs a lot of butts.
sexual assault.
Yeah.
Actually, it is.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Yeah, and also, Adam Sandler likes to use a lot of big words and then look back at some guy who made fun of him and says, I learned a lot of big words from those dorm room drug parties.
Love those.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Ha ha ha. He's old.
Tired already.
Tired already. But you die already.
Haha, that guy's fat. That guy's old. That guy's fat. He plays video games. Get it?
Look, there's a pretty lady.
Having a one day.
That's my Walt Jr. version.
Why don't you just die already, Dad?
So they get a crash course in video games from these two fuckboys.
So now we go out into a field,
Yeah.
and then they have the guns that shoot the pixels. I was making a finger gun thing with my hands since you can't see me.
Wait, how do these guns work?
Oh, it's light. It's a super condensed light, and that's the only thing that can stop these pixels from pixelating.
Which are made of energy.
Says who?
Says this really hot gal.
And Sean Bean is there.
Ooh.
And they're like, "Is this a beer commercial?" And he's like, "This is a beer commercial. Get the fuck out the way." So all the people on the soccer field get out of the way because it's a beer commercial.
Messy.
And we're in London, by the way.
Who gives a shit where we are?
They
went to
London?
Yeah, that was in London.
Oh.
And where the old lady was doing her aerobics, that was in London.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
This is
the
the
whole
sequence
sequence
we're speaking about right now.
Okay, yeah. This is where we first get a little taste of the effects. And that centipede going through the hall.
That's actually really good.
I love that.
Oh my god, the CGI is actually really strong in this movie.
One thing I never understood is if the centipede turns everything that it touches to pixels, why doesn't the floor turn to pixels or the earth?
Hey! Fuck off.
Every single song that came on in this movie, Hannah just wiggled on the bed and started singing with it. It's like, Hannah knows We Will Rock You.
No, first she was like, I'm the Wiggles.
Fruit salad,
Yummy, yummy.
big red car.
Wake up, Jeff. Jeff, wake up.
We got these super duper light cannons that Sam had spoken about. So what happens is Centipede happens.
Centipede.
And these stupid John Cenas, Felix Anthony Cenas, they start shooting at the centipedes, and they're doing it wrong. And Adam Sandler's angry. He's like, "You're doing it wrong. Look at the patterns." So they look at the patterns, and they don't. They're like, "We don't know the patterns." So Adam Sandler takes the super light gun out of his hands.
He takes initiative. He just steals that shit. No, is he authorized to use those
No.
weapons? No. Is Josh Gad?
No. So after Adam Sandler completes the round and saves all the John Cenas, hot lady calls the president and goes, so the nerds take over, and then they do it. They save the day. But no, one of the centipedes got loose. So now Adam Sandler's in the wild goose chase with the one centipede running down the streets of London.
The centipede crashes through an old lady's little apartment, and
She's doing her nice aerobics. She's getting fit. She's getting her hot bod. She's wearing her pink tracksuit.
she subscribed to Nature Box.
Oh, of course. She wants to get fit and healthy with that nature in a box. She's doing her aerobics, and then this centipede just...
She doesn't notice.
She's old.
Well, people can't hear. They're
Oh,
old.
that's
Just
true.
like fat people can't do things because they're fat.
Kevin James can dance.
But he can only dance because he can only do fat dance.
Fat dance. It's my favorite dance.
so the centipede jumps out the window and it's like, oh, I'm gonna fall on this little kid. Then Adam Sandler goes, I'm Adam. Oh, boy, thank God for you, baby. Yeah. So the boy thanks him for being a fucking 208-pound nerd. And then they go to a pub.
They go to a pub. A cameo from Dan Aykroyd's Alcohol. he does a voice and he has glasses. And what are his requests? What are his kooky requests?
Up first we have...
An island.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he wants an island. And he names all these stats about all the islands in the U.S. that are either named or unnamed. And he says, you know what? Nobody's going to miss one if I get it. So I want it. And Kevin James is like, nope.
I don't want to pay for taxes.
And then Kevin James is like, okay.
I want Serena Williams and Martha Stewart sandwich.
And then Kevin James is like, all right, you pick one and we'll set you up for coffee.
Okay, Peter Dinklage's performance.
Okay, yeah, we have to stop joking for a second. This was the worst fucking thing I've ever seen. Peter Dinklage drops 30 jokes in about 3.5 minutes, and none of them are funny. Not one of them. He's like, I want to have sex with tennis player. I want to have sex with a cooking show. Shut the fuck up. Like, it's so bad.
I'm gonna fuck that cooking show so good.
It's like so bad. He keeps saying stuff, and no one laughs. Like, none of us are laughing. We just, like, Hannah, for some reason, was enjoying this fucking god-awful piece of shit. And then Peter Dinklage walks in the room and he sucks all the fucking air out like it's gone, and now Hannah just sits there with her hands in her head in her fucking hands, and this movie's over for her. This shitty ass movie that for some reason she was liking, Peter Dinklage killed it so fucking fast. Took him 2.5 seconds. Bang, gone. So Peter Dinklage does his shitty accent, because I don't know what the fuck that was, and he keeps going and going and going, and no one cares. And then somehow Kevin James resolves the situation and says he's going to pardon him out of jail, and the fucking world applauds, because I don't need to see Peter Dinklage one-on-one with anyone ever again in this piece of shit movie. Thank you. So now we take not the real Toru Iwatani, some guy, his last name's Akiyama, plays him, and they get ghosts. Ghosts. Mini ghosts.
Mini Coopers in blue, orange, red, and pink.
Totes.
They're hideous. So these cars, they're all outfitted with these light blaster thingies on the top. And here we have a scene where Adam Sandler is in the car, and this nice, lovely lady, she comes up and she's like, you know what? I think that this man needs help putting his own seatbelt on. So she does up the seatbelt, all sensual-like, and it's supposed to be this weird, tender moment where she's like, good luck out there, I don't want you to die. And he's like, okay, I can do this.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Did I miss something?
No, dude, Hannah and I were talking about
Yeah,
this.
he went in the car. She put in his seatbelt for him.
Who's?
Adam Sandler.
Mhm.
And it's like, that doesn't happen.
Is he incapable of
Is he a child?
doing his own seatbelt up?
Is he?
He plays man-child all the time.
Of course.
Okay,
Yes,
then
he
maybe
is.
that's why. Maybe that's excusable.
Like why? Like, why is this a sensual moment? Like, no guy's ever like sitting around going, oh man, I just wish this girl would put my seatbelt on. Like, enough. Like, why?
Like, hey, Austin, let me just.
Shut the fuck up.
Just reach over, just brush across your crotch. Just
Wow, she was close
buckle
to his
it up.
crotch. She touched him.
Ooh. She's like, you know what? This is gonna be hard. You're gonna have to go fast and do the stuff. And he's like, you know what? I can do it because I'm a master, even though I came in second place.
Yes.
Next, we lead into Pac-Man. So they take their ghosts, which all have the ghost name on the license plate, like Blinky and Pinky and whatever, and they drive out to Pac-Man, and they stop and tour Professor Iwatani, because for some reason he's a professor. I don't know if he's a professor, but he's a professor now. He gets out of his car and he goes, "Pac-Man is not bad." No, wait, first, Adam Sandler goes, "Pac-Man's a bad guy?"
Pac-Man's a bad guy? Wait, can I just say that this is the ugliest ragtag team I've ever seen?
None of them are interesting. So they stop, and then he goes, "Pac-Man is not bad." So Tori Iwatani comes out of his car and goes, "He is my son." And he comes up and he touches it, and he reaches his hand out as if he's gonna pet this fucking alien creature, which is trying to blow up the world, but for some reason, it's his son. So he reaches out, and he touches it, and then it eats his fucking arm, because there's no reason to keep this character in the movie, so he leaves.
That was my favorite scene from the trailer.
His father.
Can we skip this scene? I hate it.
Okay, so I'll run through it quick. Then these three stupid fuckers come around, and then Peter Dinklebot hits the Pac-Man. It's like, "Wow, we got him!" And then the Pac-Man starts gaining his ground. He eats the power pellet.
Okay, wait. Let me say, there's a part where on the screen it's the original Pac-Man game, and then just shows what is it? The red ghost, the orange ghost, just zooming across the screen. It's later revealed that he's using cheat codes, but how the fuck is he doing that in a normal car? How's he using cheat codes in a car? What the fuck is that?
And also, he gets asked by this Michelle gal. She's like, "Whoa, little man, how did you do that?" And he's like, "It's a secret, baby. Nobody has to know." And then it's just really shitty foreshadowing, because it's at this point, what the fuck? Is he, bending the laws of, reality? Or is this cheat code just, I don't even understand what the fuck is happening.
So yeah, after Peter Dinklage bends the laws of the world, gravity, physics, everything, it's all gone. It's out the fucking window. Peter Dinklebot crashes into Pac-Man, gets him once. Pac-Man reincarnates. They chase him around. Then he eats the power pellet. Ha, they're blue now. Got him, coach. So then he eats Josh Gad's car. Josh Gad runs away. Then Peter Dinklebot cheats again and hits Pac-Man, and it's great. Then Pac-Man reincarnates, and no one cares. And Pac-Man comes around, and then he jukes Peter Dinklage, and he falls into a fucking river or whatever, and no one cares. So after we continue not caring, Pac-Man eats another power pellet. They're blue. It's crazy. Adam Sandler's blue. He's the last one. He's gonna make his last stand. No one cares. So then Adam Sandler backs up and he counts. He goes 5, and then after he says 5, it takes him. We go 7 more seconds, and he goes 6, and it's like, this is not how time works. So after he pulls around the corner and he's backing up through a parking lot, and he flies off the roof, and he goes 10, and then Pac-Man tries to eat him, but he's not blue anymore. He's whatever the fuck Adam Sandler's car's color was.
Red.
So and then Pac-Man dies.
Sweaty balls.
After the boys did it, they get their trophy, which after every time they win, they get a fucking trophy for some reason.
Wait, what was the first trophy?
It was Duck Hunt Dog.
Oh, I love it.
So Duck Hunt Dog is cute and all, and that no one cares. Duck Hunt Dog doesn't reappear. But the second trophy is Qbert, who is the shining star of the shithole of a movie. If you swim through the feces, you find Qbert, the shining star. So Qbert is cute and jumps around Qbert, and does a little cute voice, and everyone's happy. So they take Qbert back with them, and they're in the lab again. And then he's playing the fucking stupid kid who's not old enough to play Last of Us is playing Last of Us, and then
I don't understand this game. There's no patterns. What is this? What? There's no patterns in this game. How do you play a game that has no patterns? It has no patterns. What?
And then little Maddie's like, "Oh, that's why you got the reset button."
Back in our day.
Back in my day, child, we didn't have those reset buttons. And that's that scene.
So one thing leads to another. Then Maddie goes, "You should ask Mom out on a date."
Can you please fuck my mom, please? Please just fuck my mom. God damn it, fuck my mom.
Just go all over. Just come all over. So Adam goes, maybe I will. And he walks over, and then he's like, do you want to do it? And he's like, for some reason, even though I'm like 100 years old and Adam Sandler still, and now I can play the awkward nerd. And he goes, do you want to, like, go and hang out at, the the ball thing? And it'd be like, we hang out together. And she's like a date? And he's like, yeah, but, like, not a date. And you're not the awkward, like, lovable, you're Adam Sandler.
You're like not quirky and relatable.
You're like earlier in the movie, he was trying to check out her ass, and it was gross. So, like, whatever. She says yes. She's a snob or whatever. They have their dumb inside jokes. They're not cute. No one loves them. And then now we're at a ball.
She's hot as fuck.
And Serena Williams is there with Peter Dinklage. He got what he wanted.
But don't forget, we have the fat man doing the fat dance.
The fat dance.
Ah! And Josh Gad does the singing while doing the fat dance.
And humping the floor.
The native humpback Hannah, and it's native summer. So next happens.
MTV's next.
Oh yeah. So the TV comes on. It's like more references.
Tattoo. the plane.
And they're like, "Hi, you fuckers, you cheated."
And then they're like, Hall & Oates is there, and they're like, okay, well, here, we're gonna sing this song for you, and then we're gonna end your world, and it's gonna die because you disobeyed the rules of war, or whatever the fuck they said.
There's a Geneva Convention for aliens invading other countries.
Yeah, of course. That happens. And so they're like, what the fuck? I thought we did everything according to these laws that we were told in the beginning. And they're like, oh my god, somebody cheated.
Cut to Peter Dinklage and Maddie B. Raps outside.
Oh my god. His glasses. They found his glasses in the river.
The river.
The river.
So little Maddie, he's sitting on the stairs. He's looking pretty suave. And he's like, oh, hey, Peter. We fished these out of the east.
Hey, Peter.
We fished these out of the East River yesterday, and I was going to give them back to you, but then I noticed the cheat codes on the inside. And Peter Dinklage is like,
yes, I used this to beat Adam Sandler back in 82. Yo. Check out my glasses. I cheat, yo. Hey, wait, and that little kid voice, was that how he talked?
oh, totally.
I don't remember.
And
All right.
he's like, oh, yeah, Peter. And so Peter Dinklage, in the end, we find out that he's a cheater. And Maddie's like, oh, well, you're a fucking cheater, and I'm not going to give you back your glasses, and I'm going to tell on you. I'm going to tattle.
Did you know? According to Chris Columbus, Eddie Plant, Peter Dinklage character, is based on a number of 1980s video gamers, including Richie Knuckles. The tattoos Eddie Plant has are reminiscent of those of good old Richie Knuckles. Patrick Scott Patterson for his sunglasses and pose. I don't remember Peter Dinklage having a pose in the movie, but he did. This is exactly what it says. He's also based on Ken House for his aversion to sleeves, and Billy Mitchell for his haircut. Eddie Plant.
Who the fuck are those people?
I have no fucking idea. I play video games sometimes.
After the ball, that's when shit hits the fan.
Shit hit the fan. Is he still a fan?
Yeah, but like, I don't know why. I feel like the world didn't start ending until the next day.
Yeah, because for some reason it's sunny when they start fighting.
Yeah, like they're all running from this ball, and they're like, holy shit, the world's gonna end. And then it's like, oh, cut to daytime. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and the sun's in the sky.
Plot holes.
Plot holes.
Have we not said this yet? There's many of them.
There's no plot holes in Pixel. Shut the fuck up.
You're dumb. There are many.
When you pretended to be Josh Gad, you sounded like some sort of sea creature. So something happens. There's old fucking grandpa dude who's the admiral or the corporal or whatever the fuck he is. He goes, "Oh, you're bad, Adam Sandler. Even though you saved our ass twice already, fuck you." So then they're like, "We can't give you the ray guns." And then it's somehow daylight now, as Sam had previously said.
We get some cameos, some video game cameos. Who do we see?
We see Mario,
Paperboy.
Paperboy.
Fucking Paperboy's an asshole. He's just throwing papers at everyone.
Frogger.
Yeah,
We got Frogger.
We see those ninja dudes.
Oh, I love the Tetris thing.
Okay, actually, the Tetris thing is
building
super
falls
creative.
down. That's good stuff.
It's like what happens is the Tetris box falls down, and then like 2 blues hit each other, so it's like a match thing, and then it brings the building down like 1 story. That's
Okay, how we get introduced to Frogger is that they're jumping towards Adam Sandler and the gang, and whoa, gets stalked by the claw. The claw.
So if you remember at the beginning of the movie, Kevin James, when he was Fat Boy
Slim.
does his crane game shenanigans and wins a Chewbacca mask. Dylan, go.
We see a guy that I didn't recognize sitting in a crane wearing a Chewbacca mask, and I was thinking, haven't I seen this Chewbacca mask before? Scooby-Doo-esque. He takes off the mask, and it's the fat president wearing. Okay, they're all wearing like an arcade costume. Like, what's the point of that costume?
It's like a moto suit, like what people who like race dirt bikes and stuff. Like they have like this full body suit, and for some reason Kevin James just has one that fits him perfectly, even though he's like 20 sizes bigger than everyone else. And they didn't probably make one specifically for him because he wasn't supposed to be in this. But for some reason, he's the president. They probably just, he's like, yeah, I need this. I'm like, okay, buddy.
What a reveal. It was me, Adam. So our ragtag team splits up. We got Dinklebutt. What's Dinklebutt doing?
Oh, so after this happens, we take it to Josh Gad.
Wait, what's Dinkle though?
No,
What's
he comes
Dinkle
after
doing?
this.
Beast.
Yeah,
Oh, Dinkle just pieced?
Dinklebot pieced. So Josh Gad is fighting these ninja dudes, and he's like, poo pow pow, because they gave Josh Gad the big gun so he can protect the people on the ground.
Save
because
the school bus.
Earlier in the day, the hot lady and Adam Sandler decided we're gonna go into the super mothership. So fucking no one cares. And then Josh Gad takes his big gun and shoots the ninjas. Then this fucking fake video game character that he had a crush on the whole time comes in, and she's like, I'm Lady Lisa. So she doesn't actually say anything. And she comes down, she has her swords, and she's Pixels. Then she's not Pixels because she's hot.
Fuck that. She's portrayed by what's her name, man? Pretty Little Hannah.
Hefty Hannah.
Hefty Hannah. She's portrayed by Hefty Hannah from ABC Family's Pretty Little Liars. Got a secret, can you keep it? This one you'll save. Gotta lock it in your pocket, taking this one to the grave. Gonna show you, I know you and do what I say. 'Cause you can keep a secret if one of them is dead. So that's a great show, and Hefty Hannah comes, and she's like, I got katanas, check this out. And she's gonna slice open that fat guy, Josh Gad, and she's like, he's like, wait.
If you want to kill me, that's fine, but at least I can die knowing that I found true love. And she's like, shit, I can't do this. So she doesn't kill him, and they just reunite, even though they
make out.
Yeah, they've never reunited at all. They just kind of kiss for some reason. She's like, yes, I'm here for you. I'm your own sex slave because I'm hot and I don't really have a lot of clothes on.
That's all women are good for anyway.
Yeah, food and sex.
Yeah, we learned this later in the movie.
Girls, what are they good for?
Absolutely.
Cooking and cleaning. That's right.
Trap queens.
Trap queen.
Don't forget sex.
I like sex and I don't care. Who knows? After they make out, Peter Dinklebot comes in. He goes, I can't even get Serena Williams to talk to me. And then no one cares. Again, because he talks. And then after Peter Dinklage says whatever the fuck he said, because I don't remember, because I still don't fucking care about his character. I'm sorry, I really hate him in this movie, which pisses me off because I really enjoy him and everything else I've seen him in, which is like Game of Thrones.
Call me enough one more time.
An L. So, it cuts back to the Adam McDouchebag and his crew
in the mothership.
Of his crew wearing their fucking NASCAR motocross stupid ass uniform.
They get sucked. They're greeted by a nice big old Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
And got shit on me.
Cubert, fat president, Adam McDouchebag with his dumb fucking sideburns and shitty shoes, hot lady, those four are coming in now.
Yeah, they're like, oh, there's the 3 prisoners of Earth that they took, and now we need to get them back. And the little child boy, Maddie, he's like, Mom, I need you to save me. And Hubert, God damn it, my friend's down there. You gotta save him too. And then this Indian guy's like, oh. And then the mama guy's like, tell my mama I love her.
Hannah, your thoughts?
You missed the part where Maddie was like, yo, the guy cheated. You're actually the best. And the only
Yeah, Adam comes to the realization that Pete's a cheater, and Adam gets the confidence to take on Donkey Kong, and all of them, they just jump over all these barrels like it's nothing. Like Michelle becomes the ninja god for some reason. She's doing backflips, front flips, and stuff. Kick flips.
Obviously, hot lady can do anything.
Yeah, like all of a sudden she's just like some fucking princess warrior. Like she does like, I don't even know, like some weird fucking shit in the sky. And
She pulls a showgirls.
Yeah, yeah, basically just flails, but in like a really graceful way.
And then Paul Blart's just like hiding behind ladders.
He's like, I'm too fat for this.
Oh yeah, he
I'm
can't
too
jump
fat
over the
to fly.
barrels.
Yeah,
So Paul Blart hides on the corner, which you can't do.
No.
And one of the things, I mean, this is like the final boss scene, like haha, video games final boss, and this is such a wasted scene because they have all the cool, like they have the hammer thing which they don't use correctly, and they have this really cool part where they pan out and it looks like Donkey Kong, and they have like the scene and it's set up and it's vertical, and they do it like 5 times for like 2.5 seconds each, which is like such a waste. And the whole movie's a waste. And
Grab my mighty hammer.
Yeah, and so then there's this fucking scene, and Cubert's like getting bombarded with these fire things. I don't even play video games, so I don't know what the fuck this is. And little Maddie's like, Mom, look, Cubert, he needs help. And she's like, no, Maddie, I think you're wrong. This character's obviously dead. And the kid's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Can't you see that he's alive?
Fucking bitch, you lying bitch.
Yeah, God. And so she's like, ah, fuck. So she has to go down.
She puts on her sunglasses. She looks to the sun, says, "Not today, buddy." Gets on her skateboard, does a kickflip, goes to Cubert, saves Cubert.
And then Adam Sandler's like, hey, grab my mighty hammer. And he saves her life and kills Donkey Kong, and the world is fine.
The world is fine. Adam throws that almighty Mjolnir through Donkey Kong's chest.
Meow, meow.
And
Meow,
Peter
meow.
Dinklage doesn't have to pay taxes.
Yeah.
Dingle doesn't pay taxes. The world saved thanks to Adam Sandler and crew. Okay, they just teleport to Earth just cause.
oh yeah, that's a good point.
The aliens just let him go.
Yeah, the aliens are like, well, you defeated us, so I guess you gotta go home now.
Just like every big budget movie, after the mothership dies, everything dies with it.
Aren't these aliens like other beings? Like it's not like robots where they just shut down like their actual whatever.
Do we know that?
This is better than the Avengers ending, guys. Come on.
True. However, all is not okay. There is trouble in paradise. Josh Gad.
trouble in paradise.
I love Kofi Kingston. So Josh Gad is having his troubles because the lady Lisa he loved was one of those aliens. So she has to disappear off the face of this earth. So when we cut to the White House lawn for some reason, because there's no fallout to what just happened, and President Fat Paul Blart is giving a press conference on what happened. he gives so President Fat Blart says, I don't know what the fuck he says. He tells everyone that they're world heroes and it's great and shit. And
they're like awarded with medals, and they're like, oh yes, you saved the world, you arcade masters. And also this one lady who didn't know much about anything, but she's just here because she's hot.
and she can do flips.
Yeah,
She's
she
hot.
can do fucking flips. And then Josh Gad's like, oh fuck, my one true love, she's gone. And then he's like, why the fuck does this fucking asshole Cuber get to stay here? He's just a little trumpet nose asshole freak. I want my one true love back. And so what happens next?
He fucking morphs into the hot chick,
Transformers.
and then they kiss.
Who kisses?
The hot lady and the
Wait,
Cubert
Cubert
Cubert.
transforms into what?
into the hot lady that was from the video game. That wasn't Pixels, although she should have been. And then they kiss, and then Peter Dinklage has sex with the two people.
Martha Stewart.
And Serena Williams.
The talk show, the cooking show, and the tennis.
Also, Adam Sandler, like the rest of us, states that's fucking disgusting because Hubert was like an alien being, and now he's like Josh Gad's sex slave.
Everything's mighty fine. And
No. Adam and Michelle, they get it. Yay. You brush your teeth. Girl. Fuck.
Well, it's because only nerds are the good kissers.
let me be the judge of that.
Shaky shake, hearty heart, sexy sex.
And they kiss and they do the things.
1 year later.
cut to crib, and there's little baby Cuberts all over the place.
And
Five.
MTV Cribs just
Right.
starts playing, and pans over to Josh Gad, and he's like, "Oh, welcome to my baby's room."
The yin yang twins.
It pans down to a little baby crib, and there's little baby Cuberts. Doesn't resemble Josh Gad or Hot Lady. It's just little Cuberts hopping around. They had sex.
I hope it didn't take only 1 year, because I mean that's 5 children.
Yeah, and like one thing I was gonna say is like, okay, so if these like big ass Cuberts popped out of her, yeah, like I don't even know, like they just popped out. Did they grow? Did they come out really small? Or like did they come out all at once, or like one after each other, or like one in like a week and then the rest of them later? I don't know.
Do
like,
we-
yeah.
Do we know that they were actually birthed?
They could have
like-
just like.
Were they a product of sex, or did they just pop out like?
Does she have a vagina? Did the programmers design a vagina on that lady?
I don't think so. They probably didn't get that far in the stages, and probably what you were saying, Hannah, is that like they just dropped some water on her, like in Gremlins, and they just like grew off of her, and they just grew into new life forms.
But Josh Gad didn't want to die a virgin.
Oh, so they probably did have sex.
Fuck.
Like we can't, like, oh my god, like,
Social construct.
Because she's pixels, though, would it just like?
yeah.
It'd just be like Japanese porn.
Would it
Oh.
be very? Okay. All right.
That's
all that
happened.
Yep. Okay. It's Japanese porn. That's how that works. And then there's 5 Cuberts, and it's over. That's it. Thanks, guys.
I just think that this is against God.
Is that really
Clashing.
the worst thing that happened in this movie?
No.
Hey, no, just this. Cubert babies. I need trivia. Hit me with some trivia.
So the name Lemon Soft is a reoccurring surname in Adam Sandler films under the Happy Madison label.
Terrific.
It is a tribute to Sandler's college roommate, Eric Lemonsoff, who has also made cameo appearances in Sandler films. And since you asked for it, I'll hit you with another one that we already touched on. So Dan Aykroyd, Lord and Savior of the world, who co-founded and co-owns Crystal Head Vodka, which is, I guess, a vodka which is put in a crystal head thing, and they Hot Lady and Paul Blart Fat Cop drink it after the centipede fight in England.
Wait, no, back when this movie came out, there was the director talked about an after credit scene. Okay, so what I heard was that Mario was supposed to tease a sequel at the end.
Yeah, I've heard that.
He was supposed to just like what was it? He was looking over at the city or something, and he's like, Mario. Final thoughts, Sam, Pixels.
Wow. I give it a nice.
Out of 10. What do you give it?
Oh, that's a good one. I'm leaning towards a 5.75.
5.7 time. Hannah, go.
Oh God, out of 10.
Final conclusion.
I mean, it kind of got my hopes up in the beginning, and then it was terrible. So like 2.34. I'm thinking.
Austin, going off the Anthony Fantano rating system, where a 5 is actually average. This movie's like a 1. I mean, there was a funny thing or two that happened. I mean, but it pissed me off. I didn't really enjoy it. I mean, okay, maybe I'll give it like a 3 because the special effects were really fucking good. So, yeah, that movie was overall a dumpster fire, worthless. And the fact that there's even a Blu-ray release of it is a criminal act. Dylan, what?
And for me, going into this movie, I knew it was gonna be a piece of shit. Well, just Chris Columbus, the director, he directed the first 2 Harry Potter movies and Harry Potter. Am I right, guys? Yeah. Also the Home Alones. It's just
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
come
yeah.
so far. And the first Percy Jackson movie, he's come.
Oh,
God. He's gone downhill.
Yeah.
Oh.
He started on a high, going down the slope. Just this movie. Woo! I give it a. No, it's not that bad. It's kind of boring. You could just put it on in the background, like kids watch it, without the volume. Or with the volume, it's pretty loud. It has good effects. Oh, if you have a surround sound system, just watch the action scenes. That's good stuff. There's some good loud stuff.
Are you gonna rate it?
Sauce us with a number.
Sauce with the number. I give it a 3 out of 10. Not. It's not the worst. It's just.
It's
it's
no
it's,
Zoolander 2 on that.
it's no Zoolander 2. It's just a thing that happens. It's not so bad it's good. It's just a thing that happens.
So the general consensus was a sub 5 rating.
Question of the day: movie theater pet peeves. Sam.
Holy fuck. There's a lot. I hate going to movies in the theater, except for the fact that there's a large screen and large noise. When people, it's too broad of a topic just to say the people.
When people are fucking talking, why? What the fuck? Why are people talking, Sam? Cell phones.
I feel like I am the movie theater pet peeve, to be totally honest. Austin can definitely attest to this. But I'm really short, so when anyone sits in front of me, I don't like that.
Oh, I also hate it during the trailers. Like right after the trailer's done, people are like, "Oh my god, that looks good, huh? I want to see that one. That's pretty good. Wow, that looks funny. Wow."
That is me.
Oh.
See, like, the thing is, Hannah doesn't have an inside voice. So whenever something happens in a movie, and I don't know if this is loud for you guys, like, Hannah will go, "Wow!" And I'm like, holy shit, everyone in the theater just heard that.
Oh, I also hate it when people bring their kids.
Okay.
So Deadpool or something.
Okay, so yeah, that stupid fucker who rolls in a freaking stroller into the theater and is sitting in the front row, and then they have to leave like 6 times during the movie. Like, I don't know why you're here, and I understand you got a kid, maybe you want to take a break or something. The movie theater is not the right place. Go sit in a park or something.
Get a babysitter.
They also have like baby-friendly screenings where the sound's quieter and the kids can just run around.
You know, not Deadpool, the movie where he says every swear word imaginable, cuts off many limbs.
Cunt.
The best swear word.
Word that you should never say. I can't believe I just said it.
Another pet peeve?
When people have fucking snack wrappers and they're just trying to, they're trying so hard to make it quiet, but they just crinkle, and it's like 5 minutes later and you just hear some more crinkling and you're like, just fucking open the bag.
Okay, to me, like opening a little bag is like pulling a Hurt Locker. I'm just like, it's so tense. Oh god.
That one person who, when it's like the reveal happens, and they go, "I knew it was him."
I knew it. Yeah, okay. When people think they're smarter than the writer, and they're like, "You know what? I bet this is gonna happen." A minute before it happens, and you're like, you're a smart one, huh?
It's like they already, like, if you know what's gonna happen a minute before it happens, like they already like have put in all the foreshadowing. Like
There's a point. Wow, yeah.
like they've written in parts for you to kind of get a grasp. So if you figured it out, like, wow, you did it. Like, that's what the writer kind of wants. Like, it's nice if it's a surprise, but I mean, there's hints in there just so you can figure it out. You know, they're not gonna just hit you with a cold surprise. They don't really do that. Sometimes.
Because people like it better when they think they can figure it out and they think they're smarter than
Yeah, but don't tell me.
We're all fucking government sheep that are stupid Yankee Doodles that don't know better.
Just don't tell me if you figured it out. Cool, good for you. Like, I figure out things in movies too, and even though it's dumb, I feel proud about it. Like, I don't just sit around and go, "Dude, Bruce Willis was a ghost."
It's Sting.
No, it's just a picture of Sting.
It was Austin. It was Mr. McMahon all along.
Oh, Vince.
It was me, Austin. And this has been the JBTcast. Austin, Dylan, Sam, and Hannah reviewing Pixels, and Austin saying how fucking shitty Peter Dinklage was in that movie.
Tune into next week when we watch the 2006 The Marine, starring John Cena.
JBTcast, over and out.
Donkey Kong can't be that hard. Donkey Kong throws barrel. Ah!